Today's video is all about a glimpse possibly into the future. Remember, nothing is a guarantee, but perhaps people got baited and lured and tricked with, when I say that, I'm talking about cryptocurrencies, such as the reason why people first invested into Bitcoin was because of what? To overthrow the current financial system, right? To remove banks so power can get back to the people and whatnot. But let us explain in further detail, possibly the future where this world is headed towards. Okay, first things first from Kim.com. I am reducing my time on Twitter. The direction of the world is set. There isn't much we can do. I'll be back when we reach the critical phase. Wishing you all the best. Sincerely, Kim, right here, right? So it seems as Kim has left, guys, right? Or at least taking a break as of right now. Kim.com. So I was thinking to myself, guys, where will the world be in 10 years from now? Right? 5-10 years from now. So close your eyes and imagine, guys. Do you guys believe it's going to be a utopian type of world, or more dystopian, right? I'm honestly thinking there's going to be brighter days ahead of the world, guys, right? Why? Because peace shall spread like wildfire in the new era, right? In the golden era. But nothing is set in stone, nothing, right? I don't know, guys. Let us see what happens. First things first, perhaps this is where the world is honestly heading towards, right? That will connect to cryptocurrencies and everything will be what? Digital. Just saw one of these for the first time at Whole Foods, right? From not financial advice crypto, right? Pay with your palm, by the way. It's not crazy, right? So is it already starting? Perhaps. Maybe it is, because from Wall Street Silver, this guy pays with his This guy pays with his hand at the barber, right? We are moving towards a strange society, and I don't think people understand how risky it will be. Will you get that inserted under your skin, guys? This right here, right? So he just pays right here, and he's like, "How did you pay?"
What is it?
And obviously, there's, you guys know, that thing under the skin. So. And it's funny because David Schwartz literally commented on how the 2020 thing accelerated where this world is heading towards. And today we're about to talk about in just a second. And this is how XRP comes into play, right? These cryptocurrencies and how people got fooled. But let us just accept it, guys. I mean, a lot of people did, right? There were a few that didn't, because I didn't invest into XRP thinking we're going to overthrow the system, guys, right? We'll talk about it in just a second. But first, people accepting those things, right, in their bodies, the digital ID is a priority of that right there, right? And coincidentally, the goal is the biggest psyops right now. They have amplified the problems. They just haven't beat us over the head with their proposed solutions yet, right? Such as what? Viral store robberies, right? And the solution will be what? Need a digital ID, smart gates, right? Deep fakes and identity scams, right? We need to prove who we are, so we're not a bot, right? A bot scammer. Election fraud, right? Another to make honest elections, right? To make the elections honest. We actually talked about this a long damn time ago. How cryptocurrencies there will be what? Blockchain voting, it's called, right? Problem, reaction, solution, and then obviously those things to detect that right there. Right, as soon as it hits us, so it can keep us more safe. So, biometric digital ID is crucial for their success, basically, right, of the future digital economy, and the powers that be are not taking any chances, right? So basically, they're going to be sending these thoughts and messages subliminally, right, into accepting this type of technology. And they basically create the problems, right? See the people's reaction, and then bring on the solution, right? We're going to be talking about here, Ripple here soon, guys. I'm telling you guys, right? Hold on a minute, and here we go. Boom from Baba Cooks. What's Boom though? From Ripple themselves. They talk about what? Biometric authentication, right? And in a combination or a partnership to with cryptocurrencies, why, or crypto or blockchain in general, because quote, we are introducing a privacy preserving zero knowledge biometric authentication platform that solves the trade-off between security, privacy, and user experience, end quotes, right? From the co-founder of Keyless. But then who's hosting this episode, guys? David Schwartz is. Okay. Now, first things first, before we listen to a small clip of the podcast, biometric authentication. What really is this? Let us see. Okay, so biometric authentication refers to a cybersecurity process that verifies a user's identity using their unique biological traits such as fingerprints, voices, retinas, and facial features. Right? Biometric authentication system stores this information in order to verify a user's identity when that user accesses their account, such as we just literally talked about it. Right? As you guys can see, this awfully seems like what? Space, China, right? Just do a little bit of research. What's happening over there, guys? Always happens there first. Supposedly it comes here next, right? And it's real funny, guys, because this is from Ripple themselves, okay? With Block Stars with David Schwartz. Now I'm going to leave the full podcast or the video link down in the description, so you guys can go ahead and watch the full video, guys. I watched most of it, but here's something I found interesting within this topic. Check this out, guys.
At speeds that I think were unthinkable before. I guess I think it was yesterday or the day before when Microsoft on their earnings call basically said that 2 years of digital transformations have happened in the past 2 weeks. So I think businesses are just rapidly moving business online, and yeah, authentication and identity becomes a very important piece of enabling that shift.
Yeah, I think it's undeniable that this has accelerated the adoption of those kinds of technologies. Paulo, how do you see that kind of change?
No. So this topic is about the 2020 thing that basically accelerated everything else, guys, right? As soon as this, again, 2020 was a awfully strange year, wasn't it, guys, right? Something broke. I don't know. In the timeline, something happened, right? I don't know, guys. Seems very odd because as soon as that thing happened, look where the world is now, right? I mean, it is kind of the same, but what people don't really see is what cryptocurrencies are accelerating with these types of technologies, right? That which will be implemented in the future world, so it seems like. But I'm not trying to fearmonger, guys, right? Most definitely not. I'm just here observing and showing what I see may honestly occur, but can this be a bad thing or a good thing, right? Now, could this be something dystopian-like or maybe even utopian-like? Because Mr. Poole did say, don't cry about the future, or don't cry about thinking of these things, right? Because maybe this isn't where the world's heading towards. And then all of a sudden, Baba Cooks comes out with his statement right here that will connect to, oh, I have to go back. I forgot to mention that. Now, when we talk about Ripple talk about biometric authentication and whatnot. If you go down in the comments, guys, look at this. Biometric authentication sounds kind of sus. Ripple should stick more to XRP utility, right? The XRP community is being awfully careful, right? Treading the line right here. It sucks. No, right? Some are looking forward to it. So what do you guys think of this, right? Now, if you go back to Baba Cook's statement, let us hear his thoughts.
Remember when I said 2 years ago I can't wait until Ripple introduces the biometric system so that they can moon? We ain't mooning until your eyeballs and your fingerprints are in the system, folks. Don't you know how this works? And this is the thing, like, what did you think the future was? You know, like, everything is digital except, we can't know their eyeballs and we can't know their fingerprints and, like, no, that is the future. The future is beautiful. You're telling me you don't want a house that when I walk in, it can sense that I walked in and then boom, lights are on, boom, music's playing, boom, TV's on my channel, boom, coffee starts dripping. What? That's heaven. I didn't have to do anything. Give me that future. I want that future.
Again, guys, right? Convenience at the end of the day, so it seems that's. But so this is where perhaps people got tricked, lured, fooled. I don't know, guys, right? Because the Bitcoin maximalists invested into Bitcoin to overthrow the banksters, the banking system. Guess what happened? It actually helped the banks. Now, more people know about cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, and all these things, right? More accepting of cryptos into our day-to-day lives. Now, with XRP, it's a little bit different, right? Because with XRP, it's possibly about to help them as well, right? But XRP is not only going to help their side, but obviously the whole world, such as cheaper fees and whatnot, right? Sending money quicker, faster, moving value around as swiftly as possible, transparent as well, right? So now I didn't invest into XRP thinking that it's going to go away from the system. In fact, when I heard about XRP helping the banks, supposedly that's why I invested into it, guys, right? I didn't think crypto would honestly, maybe in some type of fashion, it has made people quote unquote escape from the system as we speak, because it has opened more eyes to the current problems we are facing, and as well, there is nobody that has power over your money, basically, especially if you own your own keys, right? Especially as well if you have it away from the centralized exchanges, right? So again, I guess good and bad things can come from technologies, right? Remember, technology is neutral at the end of the day. So I don't know, but I don't believe we're heading towards something dystopian. Like that's what I think, though. I think we're heading to somewhere more positive, right? Now, blockchain, crypto, and payments are transforming the way money moves. Again, right? The way money moves. Finance leaders believe that tokenization will make a significant impact across sectors. Again, they're targeting literally everything, trading tokenized assets, right? Stocks and bonds, real estate, derivatives, and carbon markets, right? Seems like no products are safe. Real world asset tokenization represents a fundamental shift in finance, right? A shift in finance. This is where the world is heading towards, because last but not least, how does it end? Do we need to go over the edge before anything changes, right? At least people are awakening. I'm sick of having my paycheck taxed nearly in half, then paying taxes on everything I buy, only to see it sent over to other countries to solve their problems while we inch closer off the cliff, right? There we go. There's always two sides to the story. Let us see what happens in the future. Not financial ways. But anyways, that's all for your amazingness. See ya. Wow.